Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks, geeks, mutants, and other sort of life forms, gotta love the longest intro in the whole world. I'm Stone, she's NatYourQueenBee, we're here with our buddy Itch, and we're building a Minecraft. Let me go ahead and switch over to NatYourQueenBee's mode so we can kind of see what all is going on. Alright. So we were broadcasting earlier, and then my system decided to just completely freak out, shut down, and just die on us. So we are back in action. We got it all started back up again. Switch over to the multi-screen mode. Turn this on. Natch typical gamers. Alright, so we'll leave that running while we're talking it out. Thank you so much, Christopher George, for the share. One of our OGs from over here on Facebook's been hanging out with us through all kind of different madness from 76 all the way up until now. We are slowly starting on this bridge. We're going to be building our bridge of champions, if you will, where we're going to have everybody that helps us out and everybody that shares and backs the channel up. We're going to go ahead and put your name up on the bridge. I don't know where it is at the moment from my current position. We've got everything moved around. There's a whole bunch of new stuff that we're building. Oh, here it is. It's right over here. So I'm on the right side. NatYourQueenBee's on the left-hand side. We don't have feed from Itch, but it's around here somewhere. Christopher George. Shout out Vantron Mark. And we're going to be adding more as time goes on, as we get more through. So if you want to get your name on here, make sure to like, make sure to share, and subscribe. And most importantly, just hang out with us and chat. Like, we want you to be here every time we're on. So NatYourQueenBee is building, like I said, and I'm rebuilding my door handle from my truck. Because, I broke my door handle the other day. If you would like to see pictures, you can see them at Stonebrook on Instagram. And you can see all of my destroyed stuff. Let me pull over here to the title screen real quick. So this is going to be one of our, not a no mic, but a less mic broadcast. We're not going to be quite talking as much as we normally will. Mostly because we're just going to be building, and I'm going to have my Dremel going, so that we're going to have some terrible noises going in the background for some of these things. So instead of getting a little bit annoying, you saw your CG. Alright. Told you we got you, buddy. It'll take us just a little bit of time, but we get it figured out. Like all good things. Like all good things, they take a little bit of time. As you can see on NatYourQueenBee's screen, she's kind of surfing through it. Now we do have this track. This track goes for a long time. I think we timed it at like 17 minutes or 20 minutes last time. Just about. Yep, make sure to give us a thumbs up and like. Which Christopher George has already done. What have you done, my friend? Chris G's already on it. We don't need to tell him twice. So let me go ahead and toggle over because we do appear to be losing some bandwidth. Here we go. Alright, now that I think that I got most of the chats ready to rock and roll, we'll get these popped out. And that way we don't have to run as much bandwidth per se. I love how anytime I pull away from Minecraft on the computer, it immediately just cuts it off. I'm like, can't you just leave it sitting so we can see our cool little thing? No. Nope, it wants you paused. Alright, so we're gonna shut this down now. I believe I have all the chats popped out. All the chats that we can chat are popped out. And so I popped the chats out just to make sure that in case someone's talking, I can kind of see it. Now, there's no guarantee it's going to work every time. It does appear to be broadcasting. So we have only been up for 6 minutes right now. We just started. The previous broadcast, I think, was only like 45 minutes. It couldn't have even been 45 minutes. I was only gone about 15. And the computer crashed out. Theoretically, as long as this thing behaves, it should work just fine. But, you know, that's always theoretically, if it's behaving, it'll work. So, with all that said, let me go ahead and shut a couple of these things down. see if YouTube's actually working. So it does appear that YouTube chat is the only one that's not kind of doing the thing. Everybody else appears to be behaving and listening and running right along. So I guess I could go ahead and show you guys what I'm up to while we're on cam. Give me just a minute. Because like I said, it's always one thing or another going on here. I feel like we're getting a lot of background noise this time too. Maybe if I bring that down. Oh, there we go. Maybe it was that input gain just being way too high powered. Too much gain equals too much pain. Alright, let me get this queued up. So, trying to get the video up right now. Give me a second. I guess we'll switch over to me, and since we're not doing Minecraft, shut you off. You'll shoot your eye out. Alright, that's me. Bam! Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so that's me. TV just behind me is NatYourQueenBee. That's my speaker cabinet, which I think I've been telling you about, Chris George, and haven't had a chance to show you yet. Check it out. So now that we got this going, I can show you kind of a little bit what happened. I love how I'm like, I'll show you guys what happened, and I have all my pieces just everywhere around. So this was my door handle from my pickup. I'm trying to put these parts in here as best I can. As you can see, there's a little bushing right here that goes for it that is completely dissolved. There's nothing left. It like was a washer in a past life. And for that matter, we have the pin for it, which after a great deal of machining, still is incredibly ugly and destroyed. It has definitely seen better days. So, what we went ahead and did is I took this hinge, which is off an old 300ZX door that I had out in the yard, and well, the sister here, I went and cut apart already. And here we're working on splitting the side of this so I can get the bushings out of this guy in here. And this is the pin from the new 300ZX, old new 300ZX hinge. They're the exact same size actually as the old one. As you can see, that's like the exact same thing, except for this one is significantly more gorped up and messed up than this guy. This one did take a little bit of, just a little bit of sanding to kind of bring a little bit of the ugly out of. I still had to cut the pin off on the bottom of it. So theoretically it should work. I should just be able to pop it right in. But before I can do that, I need to get bushings, because no bushings, no doing. Here's the top hinge that you can see. And as you can see, all that play in there. That's not how a door is supposed to work. That can make your door, sink a half inch or better at the end when it's all done. Which is how I ripped my door. It's the part that holds the latch on the inside of the door. I ripped the bolts that are holding it clean off, so I had to replace it. And here in a minute, when I get to putting it together, I can show you guys. The patch that I had to put on the door itself to make it work. So the problem with it was the metal on my door is too thin to weld with the equipment that I have right now. So what I went ahead and did is I made a piece that fits over the broken part. I smashed the broken bits in as good as I could get, and what it did is I ran the bolts through it, acted like a washer, and it holds the latch to the door real well. And so that seems to be working pretty well for the most part, kind of, sort of. We'll find out here in a minute. My biggest thing is I can't put the door back on unless the hinges are good. So this is the one that we're working on now. We're working on the bottom hinge first. I'm gonna go put these dead parts aside. If I were to show you guys my desk right now, holy shit. Stuff everywhere. As you can see, I'm completely organized with this whole process. It's a perfect science, you know what I mean? It's exact, completely exact. But the one thing I like about this mode is that you get to see my nice hands, and I can talk as much as I want, and you don't have to see my goofy face. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on mute for a minute while I get a little bit of choppy done. because that's really fucking annoying. There's no doubt you can hear that, and you know, this isn't the ASMR broadcast in this bitch. If you want ASMR, donate. Woo! Shout out Christopher George for liking and sharing the stream, and shout out Adiana for liking and sharing the stream. You guys are awesome. Let me go ahead and mute this up so we're not too much in the ears. Actually, I gotta get it for a second.
A what?
And the last name's Lopez. Yes, AL. check out our awesome picture-in-picture camera. We can see me working, and you can see NatYourQueenBee building all at the same time. Yeah.
hot.
Let's at least act like we're not trying to get bathed in slag. If the drum will cool down for a second, it's a little upset.